Hi, this is a quick 3-minute video on this.
Okay, so this is the third video in the series on quadratic formula. This particular one, we're applying a six-sided shape, and it says, show that 2x squared plus 9x minus 102 equals 0. Well, that should be okay, because effectively we're looking at the area of the shape as 102. So the area of the shape is going to be the value of A as an area and then the value of B. So it's going to be A plus B. Okay, so if we look at A, well, A is going to be 7 multiplied by X, and then B is going to be X multiplied by 2X plus 2, and all of that added together is going to equal 102. And then really it's just a case of taking this information and making it look the same as we have in part A. So let's just expand brackets. I've got 7x plus 2x squared plus 2x equals 102. If I gather up the like terms, I've got 2x squared plus 9x, and then I'm going to bring this 102 over towards the left hand side by subtracting it. I get 102 equals 0, and that's the answer to part A of the question. And then it says find the value of x, giving our answers 2 decimal places. Now the key here is because it's 2 decimal places, it makes sense to use the quadratic formula. So I'm going to dispense with the actual diagram, and I'm just going to over here write the equation as 2x squared plus 9x minus 102 equals 0. And therefore I've used the value of the quadratic formula as x equals minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, now you will get that written on your formula sheet as part of your GCSE exam, although it is good to remember it anyway. Okay, so we've got 3 values that we need to find, a, b and c. So a is going to be this value here, so a equals 2. B is going to be this value here, which is going to be positive 9, and then this value at the end is going to be, and be very careful, minus or negative 102. Okay, so let's write out the formula with those values in place. Now I'm going to use brackets. I'm going to write it as x equals minus and then 9 in brackets plus or minus the square root of 9 squared minus 4 multiplied by a, which is 2, and c, which is negative 102. Now you'll find that that's a little bit easier for your calculator to cope with, because effectively you've got to remember BIDMAS, because we've got this which is all multiplied together. Okay, so just be a little bit careful where you've got a negative in place, and then I've got 2 times 2 at the bottom there. Okay, so let's tidy that up a little bit. I'm going to get negative 9 plus, and then this area under the square root sign, which is called actually the discriminant, is going to be the root of 897, all divided by 4, or I've got negative 9 and it's, minus, take away the root of 897, again all divided by 4, and when I put that into my calculator I'm going to get 2 values. I'm going to get 5.23748, or I'm going to get negative 9.73748. 9. Now in this particular case it says find the value of x. Well, the value of x has to be 5.24 to 2 dp, 2 decimal places, because it has to be positive. Okay, it can't be the negative value, and that would be the answer to this particular question.
Okay, so I hope the video was useful. Please do add a comment below if you're not sure about anything. I'll always come back to you. Subscribe to the channel. I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video.